Hey, it's Jacq. Today we're going to be making this macrame wallet. I'm making it to match the daisy bag that we made last week. If you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. So we're making a wallet today, this week. So the materials that you need are macrame cord or rope, scissors, and craft glue. I use the E6000 craft glue. Start off by taking an end of cord coming off of the spool and lay it down across your workspace and measure the final length you want your wallet to be. So maybe measure like a dollar bill or an ID for reference. Hold the cord at the length of measurement, fold it back on itself, and do that again so that the final length is 4 times the first length that you measured. Cut that, and that's gonna be your macrame cord measurement. In total, for like the whole project, you're gonna want 22 pieces of macrame cord in that length. To make the whole wallet, it's 2 faces. So to make one face to start off, you're going to just need 11 pieces of cord, half of the 22. So take one of those pieces and like lay it across your workspace and tape it down. This is gonna be the top like opening of the wallet and where you attach on all of the pieces of working cord that you're gonna have. You attach on 10 pieces of cord to that one that you taped across. Then just make square knots. So you'll notice that when you make one row of square knots, when you're moving on to the next row, you don't have enough to make the exact same number of square knots as the first row. There's like a little bit less. And then the next row, there's a little bit less and a little bit less until there's just one knot and you can't make any more. And it just kind of naturally makes a triangle pattern on its own. That's what you want to do for one face. When you're done with that, just make another face, which is the exact same thing. So then we're gonna want to attach the 2 faces together. So you line them up side by side, thread like the pieces of cord that you had taped down, untape one side, and you feed them down so that you can include the top cords in your side pattern. And then you just continue the square knots. So you see when you line up the 2 triangles that there's like a negative space of another triangle. So you fill that in with more square knots. flip over the wallet and do the same thing on the other side, you'll see another like negative space of a triangle pointing up instead of pointing down, and you just fill that in with square knots. Then when you fold the wallet back the way it was when you started, you'll see that it's a rectangle now. So it's starting to look like a wallet, and the last thing you do is just to connect the bottom and make the ties to close the top. So you're gonna just cut one piece of cord that's the length of the bottom of your wallet. To connect the bottom, lay that piece of cord across as a lead string and double half hitch knot all the bottomy ends onto that lead string. So you might like want to skip a few pieces of cord so that the pattern of double half hitch knots on the bottom isn't too crowded, because then it might like make the bottom hem wide and like stretch out the wallet and it might look weird. So only double half hitch knot the ends that you need to keep the pattern going, but skip the ones that you don't need, and make sure that you're pulling from both sides so that you're connecting the two sides together. So you're not just double half hitch knotting the ends from the face in front of you, you're also reaching underneath to pull some from the face behind it so that you're making sure you're connecting them, you know? And then you want to cut all those ends and glue them down. I like to, at this point, flip the wallet inside out so that all those ends and like little gluey bits are going to be on the inside of the wallet so that it looks like a completely finished hem from the outside. ties to be able to close the top. So I just pulled, I guess maybe like just like as long as I think I would need to tie a bow. So however long you think that you would need. If you cut it too long, you can always cut more off. So maybe like overestimate how long you want your ties to be just by a little bit so that you don't end up with it too short. And you just cut 6 pieces of cord so that you have 3 coming off of each side. And to make the ties, it's really simple. You just take that piece of cord and tie a regular knot, cut it and glue the end. And the piece of cord that's like coming off, if you just leave it like that, it'll gradually fray until it's just like not as strong. It'll just be stray ends of cord like this. So to close the top, I make these little infinity knots. That's what I call them. I don't know if this is a knot that exists, but I just was messing around and found that I like the look of this knot. So you know how you make a knot at the end of something, you like make a circle with the end and loop it back in and tighten it? So you want to loop it back as if you're gonna do that, tie a knot, and thread the end through twice so that it makes like a little infinity knot when you tighten it. You'll see what I'm talking about in the video. And then I just cut the end and glue that so that it's not gonna fray. And when you have 3 on each side, then you can see that you can tie them together at the top to make a tie top. So yeah, I think this wallet is really cute. The colors match the daisy bag that we did last week, and it fits like perfectly in there. It tucks into the bag so perfectly that it's almost like another compartment as a part of the bag. It just meshes really well and it looks so cute. So I'm so excited because it came out so good. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you can try out this activity and show me some pictures. If you want to connect with me on social media, I'll put my link tree also in the description. Comment any feedback, any ideas that you guys have, anything you want to see me make, and bye!